we have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running. Now, I also want to say that that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers.
But the fact that he took this moment to be the father of all black grown-ass men and basically telling them, why are you not falling into line? Barack Obama is mad at the brothers. So he's chastising and waving his finger into black men's faces and saying, you vote.
Vote for this woman.
Vote for this woman. No, Barack Obama is stumping for Kamala because, again, you know, last minute, you know, you get the last minute people are Oprah, and last minute people are going to be Barack Obama and Michelle Obama. Okay, this is the last minute.
Not
people.
Sure they like her either.
They don't. That's why it's last minute.
Wasn't he the one that was that didn't endorse her?
Yeah,
him and Michelle didn't endorse her right away.
Did they get that fake phone call? Remember that?
Yeah,
that AI fake phone call.
Good to hear you both.
I can't have this phone call without saying to my girl Kamala, I am proud of you. This is going to be historic.
We called to say Michelle and I couldn't be prouder to endorse you and to do everything we can to get you through this election and into the Oval Office.
Oh my goodness. Michelle, Barack, this means so much to me.
Anyways, so guys, I'm so sorry I'm sniffing. I'm coming down with a cold. I can already feel it happening. So I'm going to try to not sniff so much. But anyway, so here's a clip of him talking to the brothers.
I'm going to go ahead and just speak some truths, if you don't mind. Because my understanding, based on reports I'm getting from campaigns and communities, is that we have not yet seen the same kinds of energy and turnout in all quarters of our neighborhoods and communities as we saw when I was running.
Oh, look at that face.
Now, I also want to say that that seems to be more pronounced with the brothers. So if you don't mind, just for a second, I'm going to speak to y'all directly.
Wait, why is it funny when he says that? I don't know why. It's funny to me.
I don't know. I always get this feeling that, you know, it's funny like when biracial people try to be extra black.
Yeah.
And that's what he's trying to do in order to really connect with black men.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because he's biracial, so the brothers. You know what I mean? Like you really talk like that. Yeah. You know, when you're not talking to a room full of brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It doesn't seem natural. Right?
It doesn't seem natural. It just seems manipulative as always. But you know, just lecturing black men because you know this is the thing. The Democratic Party has always felt that they had a hold on black people in general, just women too. And the instant you know, like with us, the instant you start thinking differently or have a different opinion, then they lose their mind.
Yeah.
The Democratic Party will lose their mind on you. You know what I mean? And so what's happened is black men are finally starting to, you know, wake up and remember they are men and they can make their own decisions. And their decision is that they're not interested in voting for her and they don't like her policies and they want to vote for Donald Trump.
Right.
And that is first the right answer. But secondly, they don't want, it's like sheep herding. They don't want you to veer off the plantation.
And say that when you have a choice that is this clear, when on the one hand you have somebody who grew up like you, knows you, went to college with you, understands the struggles and pain and joy that comes from those experiences, who's had to work harder and do more and overcome and achieves the second highest office in the land, and is putting forward concrete proposals, and you're thinking about sitting down? I'm not. But, you know, Cousin Pookie might be. And you're coming up with all kinds of reasons and excuses. I've got a problem with that.
That is the most condescending, belittling way to talk to really anybody. But the fact that he took this moment to be the father of all black grown ass men and basically telling them, why are you not falling into line? I hope you black men hear this right here, okay? Because this man here is telling you how to vote. You're not allowed to have your own opinion. If your values align with a party that's not a legacy voting party like the Democratic Party with black people, then you're wrong. And so the fact that he's doing that and wagging his finger into black men's faces and saying, you need to fall in line or else.
I mean, maybe black men or like all men are tired of a party that keeps telling them that they need to stop mansplaining.
Right.
And that they need to get on board with abortion and don't tell a woman about it's her body, her right. You don't have any you don't have any say about a child that's in her body. Just this sort of, bend the knee for women. Believe all women. Maybe they're just sick to death of women. And their needs all the time, which is what I've been saying forever about women. It's just like, we've got to stop with this whole, we are, oppressed. No, we're not.
Yeah.
No, we're not. But the whole idea that every man has to all of a sudden, downplay their masculinity. And here we have what's his name? Tim Walz. Going on talking about how does it feel? Remember that lady? How does it feel that you're going to be, working under a woman? I'm a man enough to do it. And then she goes and asks Doug, her husband, the same thing. You're going to be the first man, the first gentleman.
God.
I know that's probably not a role you thought you were going to be in, but how do you feel about it? And he's just a beta male, just sitting there taking it like a beta male would. You know what I mean?
It's annoying to me.
Look, this party is for women. Democratic Party this is the women, and then they did a poll the other day where it's a clear divide. Like women are voting for her, men are not voting for her. In general,
the fact that we're seeing that the trend, I guess you can say, is going in the direction of Republican with black men, particularly younger ones, to me is like, thank the Lord.
Hope.
That's hope to me, because I look, and I've said this before and then got criticized for it, but I've said it before, but I just think that conservative men are just more masculine. We get a lot of people, specifically white people, that ask us all the time, like, why do black people always vote Democrat? It's just because when you're black and you grow up, all you hear is that the Republicans are racist. That's the party of racism. And this is the party of, we're going to help everybody and we're so great. And Republican Party is the rich get richer.
Yeah.
Democratic Party is we hand out to the poor. You know what I mean? And so when I came to my senses and really started doing some research, I was like, wait, no, that was completely incorrect. So the reason why black people vote Democrat all the time is because if you don't, they wag their finger in your face and make you feel stupid. Then you get ostracized, right? Because you didn't vote that way. Now, it may sound pathetic because it is.
This world has nothing. This country has nothing carved out for men.
No.
For young men. They have nothing. Nothing. It's all about women and women's empowerment. That's what it's been. Or gay rights. That's it. They don't have anything for young men. And I'm telling you that eventually these men are getting tired of being told that who they are in their masculinity is inherently wrong. Like when you're a little boy and you're told that there's something wrong with you because you're a male.
A male, yeah.
That the rape culture and that you're misogynistic and by nature and all this. And I'm like,
it's this really weird push to feminize men, and I don't like it.
And that's why they're pushing like abortion. She's leaning on abortion a lot because abortion was what gave them the edge when it came to midterms.
Yeah.
We didn't have the red wave like we said we thought we were going to have, but because abortion was a thing.
Yeah.
And if they win it will be women voting on abortion.
Yeah.
And that's what it'll be. And look, you know my feelings on women being president. I don't think a woman should be president. I just think it's not a good look. A first man, that this looks weird. It makes America look kind of weak. You know, the order will be off, and women will be running this country. Believe me. And we already see what's happening when you feminize a country.
We
all the problems we've had because we are overly feminizing the country.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can see that the country is being run by like feminist type of people. By how unstructured we are right now.
Right.
It just that you can just see it. You don't have to say anymore. Say less.
It just makes me sick when I see women just completely leaning on their feelings to make men bend the knee. It's gross. And men are not supposed to be. They're supposed to be strength. They're supposed to be they're supposed to be the foundation,
the leaders,
the backbone, the leaders.
Yes.
And we turned them into these bumbling fools. And I'm starting to see even black men. They're getting sick of it. It literally looks like Trump and J.D. Vance are campaigning against two women.
Yes.
Because Tim Walz is not a real man. He is a beta male.
Yeah.
To his core, he is a beta male. And it's just, if you've seen his wife, you know what I mean? It's disgusting. And I hate to see, I don't want to see our country turn into this.